A man who can't control his lust can't control his life, because lust doesn't just chase body, it steals focus, discipline, and direction. Lust is not a private issue. Lust is a thief. It robs a man of time. It drains his money. It hijacks his imagination. It turns purpose into procrastination and destiny into distraction. A man ruled by lust will trade his future for a moment, his calling for a craving, his peace for an impulse, and then wake up wondering why his life keeps stalling. The Bible doesn't romanticize it. It exposes it. Each person is tempted when he is lured and enticed by his own desire. Then desire, when it has been conceived, gives birth to sin, James 1:14. Desire unchecked doesn't stay small. It grows, it reproduces, it multiplies. That's why scripture says, make no provision for the flesh to gratify its desires, Romans 13:14. Because the flesh will never say that's enough. It only says again. And that's how kings become clowns. That's how gifted men lose their families. That's how anointed men lose oil. That's how builders become drifters. But here we rebuild a city. A man who masters himself moves with clarity. He doesn't live by impulse. He lives by instruction. He chooses intention over temptation. He builds instead of sabotaging. He leads instead of leaks. The word calls it self-control, and it's not soft. Like a city whose walls are broken through is a person who lacks self-control, Proverbs 25:28. Let that hit you. A man without self-control is like a city with no walls. Anything can enter. Anything can obey, anything can burn it down. You can't rebuild a city while your gates are wide open to destruction. That's why discipline isn't boring. Discipline is power. Discipline is spiritual authority and work boots. Discipline is you telling your flesh, you're not driving, sit down. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and of a sound mind. 2 Timothy. A sound mind doesn't happen by accident. It's built, it's guarded, it's trained. And the truth is, you don't fall into purity. Fight for it. And I discipline my body. Keep it under control. 1 Corinthians 9:27. That's not poetry, that's warfare. Because when a man controls his desire, he controls his time, his money, his energy, and his legacy. He stops being led by craving and starts being led by conviction. God is at work in you to will and to work for his good pleasure. Philippians 2:13. So don't just pray, Lord bless me. Pray, Lord govern me. Don't just ask for increase, ask for mastery. Because the difference between a man who drifts and a man who leads is simple. One obeys his appetite, the one commands it. Rebuild a city doesn't start with new buildings. It starts with rebuilt men. Men who can say no to the flesh and yes to the future. Men who can stop leaking oil and start walking in authority. And if that's you, you're tired of losing to the same cycle, hear God's promise. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, but they shall be filled. Matthew 5:6. Not filled with shame, filled with strength, but with power, filled with clarity. Like, follow, share, and tag someone who needs it. Ready to walk in covenant, power, and clarity? Email us at info@rebuildacity to get our discipleship blueprint and free deliverance tool. All our resources are free. Your giving fuels the mission. Led, donate, and partner now at rebuildacity.net. This is more than a ministry. This is a movement. Now let's rebuild, let's war, and let's rebuild the city.